again, thank you guys. I didn't expect this to happen like this. Over the past month, we've got quite a few new subscribers. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. We do a lot here on the American Bresse chicken and how to breed chickens more sustainably so you can have your own flock of chickens and not have to go to the hatchery, not have to go to the farm store. You got it all right at home to make more chickens that make more eggs and more meat. But on top of that, we have 2 nurse cows that we're gonna be milking, hopefully doing a herd share on. We got 2 dairy sheep that we also milk, and we're trying to be gardeners. I'm probably not gonna do a whole lot here on the garden because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'd also like to take a minute and thank you guys for watching this channel, supporting me. We started taking pre-orders on American Bresse chicks the end of December. A couple weeks ago, we sold our last pre-order, which brings us all the way up to the beginning of September. And that's just mind-blowing to us. When I started this channel, I had no idea that this was the route that I was gonna go. Some of you guys that first started following me asked me a lot, where do I get good American Bresse chicks? And I didn't have an answer for you. I ordered from 4 or 5 different hatcheries, was not happy with any one of them to the point where I would suggest you to go buy from them. So when you guys started asking me, hey, where do I get them? And I didn't have an answer, me and Liddy sat down and like, hey, let's do this. Let's start hatching chicks. Let's see what it takes and let's start selling them. And Liddy was really the push for this. So we ended up figuring out what we had to do as far as getting the chickens tested and all that. We got all that done so we could ship safely. We ordered 2 of the biggest Bresse incubators that we could get. We ended up teaming up with Barn to Door to make it a safe online experience for you guys to be able to order these things and feel comfortable with. And you guys did. You guys showed us your love and pre-ordered and just put your faith in us, and I am so grateful for that. And for those of you who didn't get your pre-order in, or you're just finding our channel, I apologize. As soon as I can comfortably promise more chicks, I'll end up putting some more dates out there. And if you'd like to be the first to know about that, you can send me your email at rh.hatchery@gmail.com, or just make sure you subscribe to this channel, and I'll end up putting in the community tab when we have more American Bresse chick dates available. So again, thank you guys. I didn't expect this to happen like this. We really appreciate it. The kids have been loving it. Liddy's been loving it. It's been a great experience, and we'd like to grow this thing. So this time of year is very overwhelming for me. Last year, for Liddy's 30th, I ended up putting in a pool for her, something she's always really wanted. We ended up getting a used above ground pool. I put it in right at the end of fall. This ground gets so wet down here, and it was actually dry at that time. It's never dry in the spring, so I wanted to make sure I got it in then. I finished that deck up there last year, but I got to build another deck right here going up to the pool. And over here, I'm digging out a trench to get the water to be able to run away. So no, that's not really farm related, but it's just one more thing that I'm trying to juggle with doing all these other spring things that I want to get done. Right here I have one of our breeding pens I just built. I want to get another 3 or 4 of these made this spring. That way we can do the spiral breeding system and really breed these chickens seriously. And over here we got a bunch of grow outs. They're all American Bresse. Hopefully get some good new hens out of there. And that goose there, the guard goose, it's a white Chinese gander that Everett calls the Grinch because he's pretty cranky. He doesn't ever get after me, but he gets after Liddy and the kids pretty good, which I don't like, but he's the only one I got right now. So then we got the Joel Salatin style. I'm starting these, when I take the chickens out of the brooder, I end up putting them in this to keep them safe, and so that way they don't get out of the net, and then they graduate into here. Doing this to your front yard will really grow some grass. I know Liddy gets quite irritated with it sometimes because it doesn't really look all that fancy, but it works, and it's not putting chemicals on your front yard. So another thing that I'm very thankful for is out here in the barn that I found 2 mornings ago. Let's go check it out. You're gonna like this one. I just came in here in the morning and there's 2 little baby lambs. Cookie here should be due any day now too. She looks horrible. Cookie actually lets the cows like chew on her wool, which is extremely weird. where you can see Molasses doesn't. She hates it. But yeah, these two little lambs, they're doing really good. That little white and black one's a ram. We'll have to come up with a name for them. And that little black one over there is a ewe. So these are East Frisian sheep. They're dairy sheep. And they got a little bit of Awasi in them. I've been trying to put some Awasi in them to get them to have twins instead of triplets. We'll be milking these later on in the summer.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Is that a great idea?